Hey, how you doing there again, folks? Me again, of course, Brandon Wenzel. Come back at you. Another offering off my sampler platter. Yes, indeed, folks, I'm Platter video series videos I do for the while. We're go over there to try out food and drink items. The stuff I drink stuff. And folks, I'm going to talk about stuff. I'm going to let you know all that you need to know about hopefully delicious stuff that at the time I'm doing this, some of those things that I try happen to come from foreign distant lands. And I'm going to go over there and try them. And that's going to be a whole thing. Well, we're going to get into that in a second. I'm over here. I'm doing a review from inside the truck. I'm also doing a review from inside the truck. I'm also wearing a cool shirt. Folks, when I wear a cool shirt, I like to highlight the shirt. Even if I'm bloated and full of delicious Japanese food, which I am. Again, we'll get into that. But yeah, what cool shirt am I wearing, folks? Boom! 9 Inch Nails Cold and Black and Infinite shirt. It is the North American 2018 tour that they were on. I had a blast. It was a great fucking show. They were there with a band called Jesus and the Mary Chain, who I will be honest, I could not have given two shits about. Now, it's not to shit on those folks. Sure, they have their fan base. I know they have sort of a cult status and everything like that. I didn't care. The only benefit to them playing, and they played a long set because it was just them and 9 Inch Nails. The only benefit to them playing their set as long as they did was that I found a place to sit down and I was able to rest for a little bit because I was working on a bad ankle at the time. And by the time they'd finished their set, painkillers had kicked in and I was able to stand up for 9 Inch Nails' entire set. But anyway, yes indeed, folks, I am full of delicious Japanese food. I've gone over there. I went out to a Japanese marketplace, kind of around where I live. Stopped off, I got some delicious lunch from their food court. Also grabbed a few items from their marketplace. I did a review of the dongo here. And I also did a review of some eel onigiri. Go watch those reviews. And boy, oh boy, folks, am I parched. So, what am I trying for y'all today? We're doing boom! It is. Let's see. Sure, why not? It is Kirin Mets Cola. I'm guessing it's a cola. That would be my presumption. Now, it has the Mets thing. I don't know if that actually has anything to do with the baseball team. Because the thing is, you would think, well, it's Japanese, so why would they have any association? But let's not forget, the Japanese actually love baseball. It's a thing. I think outside of America, and maybe like certain areas like South America and stuff like that, I think it's pretty much the biggest market for baseball. Might even be bigger than the South American market. I don't know off the top of my head. So I don't know if it has anything to do with that. It doesn't really help me if it does or it doesn't, because at the end of the day, I don't care much about baseball. Nothing against it. Used to play softball back in the day, but just never cared about the professional level of things. But if you do, and this has anything to do with the Mets, well then, added benefit. Hopefully it'll be a delicious cola. Let's give it a shot, folks. Tried a Japanese cola not too long ago for one of my reviews. I forget what it was called, but look up Japanese cola. I'm sure that'll be somewhere in the title. This one, as compared to the other one was a spiced cola. This one smells more like a traditional cola. So let's see how it is. I think this is a diet cola. That's definitely a diet cola. Yeah, okay. I don't think I've ever had a diet cola from another country before, because typically speaking, I don't drink diet colas from America. So why would I buy one from another country? But I guess that's what I did today. You sneaky Mets, you. Other than that, it's perfectly fine. I don't hate diet colas or anything. They're just not my go-to thing. But yeah, honestly, it tastes like a fairly standard Diet Cola. I wouldn't say that there's anything overly remarkable about it. I would say To me, it maybe tastes more like a Diet Pepsi than a Diet Coke. Tastes a little bit sweeter. than like a Diet Coke, though it's been a while since I've had a Diet Coke. It drinks well, it's carbonated nicely, and it's got a good taste to it. No funky aftertaste or anything like that. Yeah, I mean, it's nothing exceptional, but it's perfectly good. Like, you know, I don't know if it's caffeinated or anything. Maybe. Do you have caffeine in you? I don't know. If it does, it doesn't appear to say so. Or it does, and it's just, in Japanese, and I can't read Japanese. One of my greatest failings, if I ever had the gumption to really go over there, I would learn how to read Japanese. So many things would be, I have so many hobbies that I could play so many video games that I can't play, and but yeah, I mean, it's not bad. It's a Diet Cola. For what it is, even though I think I would have preferred a full cola variety, I mean, it's going to do the job. I needed to go over there and help wash down some of the delicious onigiri and dango and all the stuff that I've been eating. So it's doing that. It's refreshing enough. Just, there's nothing about it outside of the branding and everything that makes it unique. It's really just a bog standard Diet Cola. I'll say this, it's better than super generic brand stuff like, Great Value brand or something. So it's got that going for it. I'd say it's on a level, something similar to Pepsi or Coke. Anyway, folks, that's going to do it for me on this one. 5 things before I get out of here. Carbonation works. Have yourself a great rest of your day, spectacular rest of the week, monumental rest of months, stupendous rest of your folks. You can go over there and have yourselves a truly Mets-tastic rest of your life, because they're a professional baseball team, right? They do things that are professional baseball related, which I imagine are important to them and people who enjoy their team. Final 2 things. Number 1, try to bring some positivity in the world. It's not always possible. It is, however, always appreciated. Whew. I'm full of all kinds of stuff today. But what you do if you can't do it all the time? I know I can't do it all the time. Here's what you're going to do, folks. You're going to try not to be an asshole. Now, folks, it's not always the easiest thing in the world to do. I wish it was, folks. I wish it was. But it's like, not Dr. Cox, Dr. Kelso said in that episode of Scrubs, anything worth doing is worth the hard work, or I forget exactly what the quote is. But basically, hard work makes things good. I don't entirely believe that. I think good things can come easily. But I guess you appreciate it a little bit more if you work harder for it. And that's true enough. That's true enough. Most of the time. Just don't let yourself be exploited. Don't be that person. My train of thought was broken by idiot trying to go over there and make his way through a crosswalk. But yeah, okay, so, positivity and all that. So even when we go over there, we find ourselves in situations where we might be a little bit fraught with, frustration and, distressing stuff and everything. Might want to be a little bit of an asshole. It's important we go over there, take a step back, try to mitigate the level of assholishness in our lives, hopefully do better for ourselves and for those around us. Very final thing, folks, do the thing, whatever the thing is for you. That's what I want you to go out and do. Folks, maybe you're going to go over there. Maybe you're going to be like this guy who was over at the marketplace area, or the food court area when I was in the marketplace. And maybe you're going to go over there and you're going to get some delicious food for yourself. And it's going to come with these little things, little bowls of miso soup, complimentary. And maybe you're going to go over there and you're going to somehow fumble it and go over there and spill a whole shitload of miso soup all over the floor. And everybody's going to be looking at you, and you don't have any napkins, so now you got to go grab napkins, and your wife and or girlfriend is mortified, and now you're just the guy who spilled miso soup in the middle of the Japanese marketplace guy, who was wearing all denim, just jeans, jean jacket, the whole thing. Like he was in the 1980s, or, Bruce Springsteen, or working on a ranch. You could do that. I wouldn't. wasn't a good look for him. Conversely, maybe go over there and find yourself a spot. Maybe you have a Japanese marketplace, or maybe, something to that effect. And maybe don't go over there and spill a bunch of soup and, have everybody looking at you. Bye.